maker left his house in the middle of the night to get a radish for his wife. Nervously he looked around, then quietly, oh very quietly, he climbed over the high stone wall. Claude felt shivers of fright scurry up and down his back, like tiny mice with icy cold feet. He wanted to turn and run, but he had promised his wife a radish. At last, surrounded by exotic vegetables and strange herbs, right next to a mandrake bush, he found the witch's special radishes.
Who's there? Who's in my garden?
Frightened out of his wits, Claude fled from the witch's garden.
Claude, what is it? What's wrong?
She saw me. In the garden. I had to run.
Oh, did you get the radishes?
Yes. I got your radishes.
You got them?
Your precious radishes there.
Oh, Claude, you got them! Oh, my precious radishes! Oh, my beautiful, my wonderful radishes! Oh! Oh, how wonderful you smell. Oh, and how very good you taste. Oh, I must be in heaven, or close to it. Want a bite?
No. Oh, thank you. I know what a radish tastes like.
Oh, but these are special.
Yes, they're stolen. Stolen from a witch's garden.
Oh, Clyde, don't be so superstitious.
I'm not superstitious. That place is scary. She's scary.
Thinks he recognized you?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't stay around long enough to find out. I can tell you one thing, though. You couldn't pay me enough to go back there again, day or night.
Well, I'm glad you did it just this once. You've made me a happy woman.
Oh, good night.
Soon, she ate all the radishes. Some raw, some roasted, some in salads, some in porridge, some in pies. Even a few in a chocolate fondue. Claude hoped that his wife had finally gotten over her terrible craving for radishes. He savored each and every one of them. But in the end, they were all gone. Even so, she seemed to be contented now.
What? Oh, what? What's the matter?
I'm hungry.
Oh, no. Not again. What is it this time?
Radishes?
Forget it, Mary. No, I won't go.
Oh, Claude, please.
I said no. Didn't you hear me?
Just this one last time. I promise I won't ask you ever again.
I told you I'm not going to that woman's garden. You don't realize how dangerous it is. She is a witch.
And maybe you don't realize how desperate I am. I can't help it. I feel so strange.
Marie,
Claude, I have to have a radish.
you are not going to die if you don't get a radish.
How do you know?
Well, have you ever heard of anyone dying for a lack of a radish?
Well, that proves it.
It proves what?
Proves you don't love me, that's all.
It proves nothing of the sort. It merely proves that I'm not fool enough to venture into that woman's garden again.
Not man enough, maybe. I know. You're afraid of her, aren't you? Afraid of a woman.
Yes, that's right. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of a woman.
My mother was right about you after all.
Afraid, huh? You and your mother. I'll get you radishes. I'll get you enough radishes to choke on.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint me.